This is another video in my series on alternating current. In this video, I'm going to continue to look at complex power. This episode is fairly lengthy though, so I will have to use 3 videos. This will be the first in the series of 3. You can find this topic in my course entitled Power Analysis in AC Circuits. You can access this and my other courses on my Stan Store at this web address. Working with complex power requires a working knowledge of conjugate numbers or conjugate phasors. So I'm going to go through some exercises now that are built around complex power and conjugate numbers. And in the next couple of slides that we're going to be looking at, actually the next few slides we're going to be looking at, I'm going to denote any of the numbers in the subsequent slides. The red ones are going to be phasors or vectors, and all the black numbers or letters are non-vector quantities. So if we were to look at this phasor here, the blue phasor, as magnitude x at plus theta, and it is the description of the phasor x. The conjugate of x would be magnitude x at minus theta, and the phasor would be denoted as with a star in the upper right hand corner. That is the conjugate, so that the star denotes a conjugate phasor or a vector. So now if we took 2 phasors together, or actually one phasor and its conjugate, and you multiplied them together, we're just going to use our rules for multiplying phasors or vectors together, and x times x conjugate is the same as magnitude x at plus theta times a magnitude x at minus theta. So you multiply the 2 x's together and you add the 2 angles together. Well, a plus theta and a minus theta will give you 0. And 2x magnitudes together will give you an x magnitude squared at 0 degrees. And a lot of times we leave the 0 degrees off a number when we're describing it, and that would just be magnitude x squared. So any phasor times its conjugate will give you the magnitude of that phasor squared. This video is part of my Electrical Technical Information series. Be sure and stay tuned, as I will also from time to time be reviewing electrical products that in my opinion are worthy of paying attention to. This address will give you access to the supplier of aforementioned products, and it is also the connection to obtain a free copy of my 50-page electrical power crib sheets.